All right, it is Tuesday. We didn't work out yesterday because my ankles were so bad. Still, it's Tuesday, like I said, and here we are. We're dressed. There's the shoes. I was literally putting them on. I tied them, and it's not as bad, but I think walking 3 miles will cause a situation. And I'm not trying to summon Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore. Not trying to do that. I feel like it's pretty, they're not like raw. They were raw the last few days. Right now, it's just more of like a scab. But I accidentally, the one that's really bothering me, I tripped on a trash can last night and the pedal sliced the back of my heel open again. So I kind of reopened it on accident. Wasn't on purpose, it was on accident. So,
I've already moved into comfy clothes.
Yeah, she's completely dressed back in like house clothes. So, yeah, we'll try again tomorrow. I don't know. Well, tomorrow I definitely want to get up and do some weights. So I'll do that. Because I can wear my shoes real loose and things like that, but...
Oh, if you go to the gym, it's different than if you're doing like a
know. This sucks.
You stand in place. You could even probably take your shoe off on one of those like mats or something.
Yeah, but... All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully. Upsetting. All right, we are headed downstairs. I am bandaged up to the gills. I got a nice thick piece of gauze on top of a Band-Aid. And I'm okay for now. We are not gonna go like outside and like walk a designated path or anything. We're just gonna go down to our garage the way I've been doing before. And I think I'm just gonna do like 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Just trying that out. And I'm gonna, oh, this phone's shutting down. I'm gonna try basically to go for as long as I can. Like, no more than 3 miles, obviously, because that's just the race, so we're just gonna try to go there. But 1 minute on, 1 minute off running, and I'll keep you posted. And if I feel like all of a sudden my heel hurts, then we're coming back upstairs. All right, so we're back upstairs. I did 2 miles. I definitely think I could have done the 3rd mile, but the big piece of gauze that I had put on my ankle, like, it felt like it was shifting, so I checked it, then I moved it, just all slipped off, because at that point my ankles were so sweaty that the tape was not sticking anymore. But I think if I had that, I could have done good. So I did say originally, oh, I'm gonna do 1 minute running, then 1 minute walking, just keep doing that for as long as I can. When I first did it, I set the timer for like 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then, I don't know, I just felt like, oh, I can keep going. So I did. So basically what I did was just jog as much as I could. And then I would walk. I honestly do feel like I did more jogging than walking. And I'm not gonna lie, when I do the first like minute and 30 seconds of it, the timer shut off and I put it back on. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I think the first round is like 4 minutes straight, nonstop. I definitely think I was, and I'm pretty proud because I have not really done anything like really like running since, I don't know, like before my ankle even. I think for the rest of the week, we're gonna go down and just try to just go down there, keep doing those intervals. And then maybe like Saturday or Sunday, we're gonna go out and like do like an actual like 3 mile path and stuff. But for now, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm absolutely drenched. Oh my holy moly. I think that's the most I've ever sweat. Thumbnail. Yeah, that's just how much I was sweating. I'm like coated in sweat head to toe. Like when I sweat everywhere. Like I'm like, you know the Native commercial where that lady's like spray the deodorant everywhere? Me, but I don't smell though when I sweat. So that's kind of good. But I'm gonna go shower, freshen up. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I did not do weights this morning. I don't even know if I am at this point. Maybe, maybe not. My focus right now is just running.
For a challenge?
Maybe, yeah. We'll talk about our challenge on Saturday, because it starts Saturday. So I'm happy that we got up and we did it, and I feel so much better now that I ran. But I'm gonna go freshen up. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we're down here. Someone's in the garage, but I'm gonna try to run for as long as I can. 5 minute warm up. Hopefully, she's singing over there. Hopefully we're gonna get 2 miles at least. Knee feels a little wonky, so that's what I'm saying. Hopefully 1 to 2. 3 would be a dream. Okay, so I did 2 miles again. Do I think I could have done the 3rd? Yeah, but I already went into this, my knee hurting. My knee feels a little bit better now, but my hamstring is a little like sore, so that's that. Also, I can feel the tape wanting to start to slip off on the back of my ankle, so I guess the gauze tape only is gonna make it 2 miles. Plus, maybe we're gonna try to walk tomorrow, so I don't wanna tire my legs out, and then Saturday we're gonna do a long walk, so I will see you then. All right, so we've come up with a little challenge that we're gonna do. I'm gonna explain it a little bit later, but we have to walk at least 1 mile every day, so we're going downstairs. So I'm gonna do a 5 minute warm up, and then after I'm gonna do 1 mile and see if I can PR my current mile. I don't even know my current mile, but I'm just gonna attempt it because I have not tried in a long time. So we'll see. Okay, so we just did the 1 mile. I did like a half-mile warm-up, half-mile cool-down, and then I did the 1 mile. I did it in about 14 or something minutes. I'll throw it up obviously on the screen, but that's definitely a PR for me. I know I've never done 14 minutes, and I think I could actually do way better. The issue was for like the first half part of the mile, my legs felt like cement. They felt so heavy that it made it hard that I was just like, and by the half mile, I was like, they felt lighter, but I was also then so exhausted. And then so I was like, I'm not gonna like cut and like try to make a new mile or something. So I was like, whatever, but we're gonna try, I'll try again at some point, but pretty happy that I at least PR'd. I was absolutely exhausted, absolutely winded. Yeah, that's good. That's today's thing. So today's Saturday, by the way. We didn't do anything yesterday because we had to go food shopping all the way till almost midnight. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. We have another walk. All right, it's Sunday. We are going to shoot for at least a mile because it's part of our little challenge that we're doing. Once I get upstairs and all cleaned up, we will discuss what the challenge that we have planned that we're doing. Yes, we're gonna try to do 1 mile. Hopefully I can do it faster than yesterday, but we're gonna start with a 5-minute warm-up, go for the 1 mile, and then we're also might try for 2. So 1 to 2 miles is our goal today.
I thought 2 was our goal.
Well, 2 is the goal, but at least 1. And hopefully the legs will feel like cement once you start.
We have to do 2. We have to build up on the 1.
Okay, yeah. Just saying.
We're gonna be in trouble next week.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the race is less than a week now officially. So.
I don't want to do any more than I have to, but we have no choice.
All right. I will check in after a mile, maybe. I think I just PR'd. I'm pretty sure I got 14:03. New PR. We're gonna go for a 2nd mile. I just want to make them separately in case I do faster the next mile. All right, 2nd mile. Let's do it. All right, 2nd mile was 14:13, which was not as fast as the first one. Only 10 seconds slower. But one of our lovely neighbors came down and he decided to light it up. So by the half mile, when he lit it up, I was also performance enhanced, but not in a good way. It slowed me down. I could literally feel it coat my lungs. But we'll chat a little bit about our goals. See you in a little. Okay, so let's finally chat about this little challenge that I have been hinting at this whole video. So for the next 90 days, my mom and I have created a bunch of little different challenges and goals that we want to complete by the end of August. One of our main goals is that we want to try to walk at least like 1 mile every day, and it be like, you know, a designated mile, not just like you look at your steps and you're like, oh, I walked in total like a whole mile. Like, no, actually go out and do like 1 designated mile. I also personally really want to get back into being consistent with doing weights. Obviously, these past few months, I've been really focused on trying to train and just prepare myself to do my first 5K race. Because of that, I was giving myself a little bit more of like grace when it came to doing weights because I've just been focused on trying to make sure I'm running and not so much of like lifting weights. Personally, I know I do feel my best when I'm doing like some kind of cardio and weightlifting. So I want to make sure that is also a priority of mine to be doing both of them at the same time. Roughly the plan is like 90 days with no off days, unless somebody's like injured, then we're going to make the exception to be like, okay, we don't have to, you know, work out because you're injured, and then you'll extend the rest period even further. For me, I feel like the bulk of this challenge really doesn't start until after my race because, like I said, I really want to make sure I get back into doing like weights and stuff, and since that's not like my main focus right now, it's just focusing on trying to run. That won't really start until like the 2nd week in June for me. So we're just gonna have to see how this all plays out over the course of the next 90 days. But I am really happy this week that not only once, but twice I was able to do a mile PR, so I'm really happy with that. I think the goals for next week are hopefully maybe do 1 more 5K and hit a little PR before we have race day, because it is officially race week next week. So that is very exciting and also nerve-wracking. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week, and until next week, roll the outro.